Whoever guessed correctly what kind of animal the skin belonged to would be allowed to marry the king's daughter. The man examined it carefully, then pulled out a hair from the skin. The man confidently stated that it was a sow's skin. The princess, who was standing nearby, heard this and breathed a sigh of relief. As a noble princess, she did not want to marry a commoner. The second man looked more professional, and the princess began to feel nervous. The man took out a magnifying glass and examined it carefully. Then he said in front of everyone, "This is an ancient tree bark." The princess immediately looked at the king nervously. The king said that the man's answer was wrong. The princess finally relaxed. It seemed that she didn't like this man. Next to appear was a prince from another country. The prince was not only young and handsome, but also very gentlemanly. Seeing the handsome prince, the princess couldn't hide her joy. She wanted her father to tell her the correct answer. She wanted to secretly tell the prince the answer. However, her father, the king, did not tell her. This was because the king had to ensure fairness and impartiality. After careful observation, the prince gave his answer. "This is a piece of rhino skin." The princess looked at her father expectantly. However, the prince had not guessed correctly. The princess felt a pang of sadness. Next up was an ugly wild man. The princess was shocked when she saw him, but the king wasn't worried at all. He thought the wild man had no chance of guessing correctly. After all, even the knowledgeable prince had failed. The wild man approached and sniffed it. It seemed he had an answer in his mind. The king asked the wild man what it was. The wild man said, "It's a flea's skin." The king's smile vanished instantly. He never expected the wild man to guess correctly. According to the agreement, the wild man would marry the princess.